So wherein
Okay, sure.
we are in the looping. Looping is used to execute one statement for more than one time. So if you want to execute one statement for more than one time, then we're using looping. Looping is used to repeat a statement for more than one time. Suppose if I am giving you a task that you have to enter, or you have to take the input of your 10 friends name and address. So 10 times you have to write the statement. For one
Okay.
friend you are writing the two statement, and for 10 friend you have to write 20 statement. The looping is saying that you don't write the what 20 statement. You have to only write the two statement, and you repeat it again and again, so that 18 lines of line, there is no requirement to write 18 numbers of line, so only two line you have to write. So that is the work of your looping. So in the looping, it is of two type. One is your fixed loop, another is called as your variable loop. Fixed loop means where the number of repetition is known in advance. Means you know how many times the repetition is going on. Like if you take an example, you suppose if I am giving you task that you have to uh, print from 1 to 10. Okay, so if you want to print from 1 to 10, then in that part you know that 10 time your looping will be executed. So and when I'm giving you tags that calculate, like your election is going on now, president election is going on. So if I'm giving a tax, please count how many voters or candidate will uh, give the votings. So from the beginning, you are not able to what get that information. So it is calculated when the process is going on. So that is called the variable loop. In advance, you don't know how many time the repetition is going on. If you take an another example, like suppose if I am giving you task that count how many even number is present between 1 to 10 lakh. Okay, so it is not what possible to counting all these number. Okay, so that uh, that is called as the variable loop. So in advance you don't know how many times the repetition is going on, so that is called as the your variable loop. Got it?
Yes, got it.
So this looping is of three type. One is for loop, while loop, and repeat until. So basically looping is of two type, but for applying the looping, we're using three looping construct. So the for loop, while loop, and repeat until is called as the methodology for applying the looping. Means in which way you have to apply your loops. But your looping is of two type. What is that? I will show you right here.
Um, I can't see.
Okay, I'll open it. The screen is visible. What?
Well,
Okay.
no, it is not. It's not visible. I can't see anything. Oh, wait, now I can see it. Yeah.
So here your looping is of two type. The types of loop. First is fixed loop where the number of repetition is known in advance. Next is variable loop where number of Hmm. Okay. So in the fixed loop where the number of repetition is known in advance, variable loop means where the number of repetition is unknown. And for applying this loop, we are using three looping construct, that is called as your fixed loop, for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So that is called as the looping. Now, for loop is what? It provides a compact way of specifying the statement that control the repetition. This for loop contains the three parts. One is called initialization, test expression, then increment and decrement. The first, what to do? Let's check. So how you have to define for loop? So for first part is called as initialization, then condition, then increment or decrement. Initialization means that you have to assign some value to a variable. Okay, so suppose if I'm giving you tags that you have to print the number from 1 to 10. So in that part, we're using this for loop. So how it is happen? See that first begin, then end, then numeric, end num, end sum, end counter. So three variable we have to define here. Okay, so three variable we have to define here.
Okay.
One is
No, I said okay.
any doubt?
No, I do not have any math. I just said okay.
Okay. So we have the three variable num, end sum, and counter. So three variable you have to define. Variable means what? What is variable?
Very like an unknown number.
Variable is
Like
it's just like a container. Okay, so where you have to store a value. Okay, so it is a container where you have to store a value, that is called your variable. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here we have three variable, end num, sum, and counter. So three variable we have, then counter equals to 0, sum equals to 0. Okay, so so here we are initialize the value. In counter we are initialize 0, and in sum we are initialize 0. So counter equals to, here we define counter equals to 0, 0 is less than 10. The counter value earlier we are initialized 0. 0 is less than 10. Condition is true. When condition is true, it is accepted number. Then it is, so I am showing you the simple example. So it is little bit what upper part. So first we define, it is a pseudocode to display from 1 to 10 using for loop.
Okay.
First, what to write in pseudocode? What to write? We write here.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing.
You're actually frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're frozen.
Okay. So first is begin.
Wait. Hello. Hello.
Hello. I'm audible.
Yes.
I'm.
Yeah, you're unfrozen now. Yeah.
Okay. Begin, then end. Numeric n num. So for loop, first we are initialize the value n num1 is equals to 1. Then semicolon is used. N
Okay.
num is, so we have to print from 1 to 10. So you have to pass here greater, less than or equals to 10. N num plus plus. So here we pass as again begin, then end. Here we display n num. The first where define a variable that is num. Then in num we are pass 1. Then 1 is less than 10. Yes or no? 1 is less than 10?
Yes.
Yes. So it is display you n num. Means it is display you 1. Okay. Then
Okay.
num value is increment. Plus plus means it is increment the value 1. Okay. So we have 1. Then it is increment 1 to 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now 2 is less than 10. Condition is true. 2 is less than 10.
Yes.
Yes. So when condition is true, then it display n num. So it is display you 2 here. Okay. So after display, then your num value is 2 now. Now 2 is increment to 3.
I
So,
have a question.
okay. So 3 is less than 10.
Yes.
Yes. Now it is display you. So it is going to this part. It is comes to this part. Then it is showing you 3. then 3 value is increment here. So here what happened in for loop, first what happened, the steps for for loop, the steps of working for loop. First step is initialization. Second step is checking condition. Third step is run body part of for loop. Fourth part is increment or decrement. So this part is called as the body of the loop. If you look after this, it is called as the this part. It is called as the body of the loop. We can say it is called as the body of the loop. This is a body of loop.
I have a question.
Yes.
So what
Yes, asked.
is like? Yeah, I did ask. But like to the code, what makes like what thing makes you know that you're doing a loop?
Again, repeat. It is broken.
Sorry, what you're glitching?
You just type the message. Okay, so I'll.
Can you go up a little? But I'll type the message. Can you just go up a little? Hello?
Hello.
Can you go? Can you go up a little bit?
Hmm.
Can you go up a little bit?
Tell me. You chat it. Chat it.
Can you go up?
You write the question in the chat box. I will explain. Yes. This part.
Oh, 1 second. Yes. Let me ask you my question now.
Huh. Looping means, suppose if you want to repeat a statement, so how you come to in which situation you use the looping. So that's your question, means how we have to implement or how we coming to know that in which situation we have to go for a looping. First of all, here, here x.
No, it's like, how do you know it's a loop equation? Like, How do you know that when you're reading the pseudocode, how do you know that the equation is using a loop?
Okay, so when the things are repeated, like we coming to know that it is a looping in pseudocode, that means what? When the things are repeated. Suppose uh, for showing the 10 value, I have to require the 10 memory locations. So I'm asking you that Sri, that you have to display from 1 to 10. So you have to write how many line? So you write here, suppose display num1, it is one line. The similar way you have to repeat it 10 times. You have to repeat it is 2 3. Just a minute. It is a second part, then fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10. So here we have to write 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, so I'm giving a task that you have to print from 1 to 10. So here you have to write the 10 number of lines. Okay, then why I have to write the 10 number of line to print a value? So in that sector, what happened? You can use the looping. So looping is saying that if you want to print a sequential value, then there is no need to write the more than one statement. Suppose you want to show the value 1 1 increment, 2 2 increment value, 3 3 increment value. So there is no requirement to write the lines of code. And suppose if you take the details of a country of people, okay, so there is not possible to store all the details one by one. So every person, like if you have to store like contact number, name, age, date of birth. So 5 to 6 information, basic information you have to store. Then for a single person you have to store the what 6 information. And in our country it is having 130 billions of peoples are there. So if you store, it becomes huge. So it is not possible for a single person write one by one in a pen and paper. So it's saying that you have to write only the 6 line and repeat it into 130 line. So here there is no need to write this 10 statement. So here I only pass what? Display a num. I only write one statement. So it is helping me to display this 10 line. So that what happened? This line is no need to write. Means only in a single line, okay, I have able to print these all the lines. So in that part we are using the looping. Okay, so which is reduced. So see that here only I use 1 2 3 4 four line I have written to print. Okay, and basically this part is used for display the number, but here up to 10 line I have to write. Okay, so which is means if you want to print hundreds of line, then this line is fixed. Okay, so in the 5 line you able to display the hundred thousands of line. Okay, but for printing the thousands of line you require the effort, you require the space, you require the timing. Okay, but here by using this looping you can print the billions of record. How much or how many record you want to print, how many lines you want to print, you just print it. Just you have to change here the condition. Here I have passed 10, then if you pass what 10,000 or 10 lakhs, so you can pass in your way. Okay, so only one statement has to be changed and you have to print many of number. So there is no need to write one by one up to 10,000 numbers or 10,000 lines, which is very hectic for a person. You have to give a effort, you have to give a time. So there is no requirement it. You have to only write this 5 line, just change the condition, you got the same result. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Okay. So here I want to print here 10. So again, first part is what? Now in the looping, first you have to initialize the value. Suppose beginning of the any line, it has to be given you. So when you go for a for loop problem, so the beginning of the statement has to be passed.
Okay.
The first is initialization. We initialize the value n num equals to 1. Then 1 is less than equals to 10. So here my condition is true. When my condition is true, 1 is less than 2. So first it check the condition. If your condition is true, then it is run the body part. In body part, it display num. In num, we are storing 1. So here it is printing you 1. Then next part what happened, then increment or decrement is happened, like 1 is now increment. So when 1 is now increment, 1 becomes 2. Now 2 is less than 10, condition is true, then it is display you 2. Okay,
Okay.
then again 2 is less than 3. Now 2 is increment to 3. 3 is less than 10, condition is true, then display 3. Then 3 value again increment, then increment and decrement is happened. 3 is
Wait.
increment. Huh?
Can you give me a second? Can you
Yes,
give
yes,
me 1 second? Can I just like, I'm just gonna write this down and get the formula.
yes.
Huh?
Hello. Any question?
Wait. No.
Okay,
Okay, I'm done.
okay. So in this way, it is printing you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then when it has 10, then 10 is increment to 11. Now the condition has checked. 11 is less than equals to 10. So condition has false. 11 is less than equals to 10. Condition has false. Then your looping is stopped. So my work is complete here. So I have given a text that you have to print from 1 to 10. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, I will.
Wait. Can you go back up to the so you know the for parentheses and num equals 1. So what's the for mean? What does for mean?
What is the for?
Um. So what does for mean?
For loop. For loop. It is for loop.
Oh, okay. So for like different loops, we have like this different things.
For loop is a word like for repeated statement. We have the 3 part. One is for loop is one technique, while loop, and another is repeat until. So 3 looping part we are using. Okay, so here we are using what? Fixed loop and variable loop. So first we cover this for loop. So there is a three way or three technique is present for repeat a statement. It is a for loop we have discussed. Okay.
Okay.
So I have sent this to your WhatsApp. Okay. Can you share your screen to me? Just a minute. I will give you the permission.
Why? What do you mean? Okay. Wait. Share my screen. What does share?
Hmm. Just a minute. Just a minute. I am giving you. I just send the tags. Uh, you timing, then check your mobile. It is visible.
Yes.
Okay. And now, just a minute. So there is a option. Screen share option is there.
Yeah.
You share it. Your screen.
What should I share?
Hmm.
What should I share?
You are using desktop now.
Yes.
Yes. So there is an option share screen. Click on it.
Just what would you like me to share?
See that here. I'm sending a photo. So there is a share screen option is there.
Yes, yes. What do you want me to share?
So share your desktop, entire screen. Share your entire screen. Share. Then there is a screen option is present. This option.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yes. Open Microsoft Word. You have open WordPad. So there is a WordPad in there. Open it.
Which one?
No. Minimize it again. Press your window screen. Minimize it.
This one? X?
Press your window button.
And then this one? Which one?
Type word WORD word. Click on WordPad.
Okay,
WordPad.
I clicked it. There we go. Okay, now.
This WordPad, you just click on the WordPad. Yes, it is open. Okay, so I am giving you a task that you just write. I'm helping you. Okay, no problem on that. You show from 1 to 10 with increment of 2. I have shown the example to increment 1. Then you have to show how to increment 2. I have for your reference, I have sent in your WhatsApp. If you check, I have sent the 1 looping here. The red option, the red color that I have showing you.
I'm not able.
You just type what to write first. Type it.
Okay, let me tell you.
Type it first. For starting a pseudocode, what to write?
Again.
Begin. Okay. Then define the variable.
Should I write
Which data type you have to define? Numeric or character?
numeric?
Numeric.
Oh, for numeric?
No, first you have to define numeric. Then you have to write for loop.
So, and equal 1. Like this?
Before n num, write numeric.
Oh.
Okay. Then next line. Come to next line. Then start for loop. No. For loop. No. Not write start. You write for. Only write for. Then. Okay, good. Yes, correct. Good. Up to 10, huh? Sorry, up to 20. Up to 20, huh? N num. Good. 20, 20. Ah, good, good. Then 2 increment. Equals. N num equals N num plus 2.
Is this?
No, N num plus 2. Ah, plus equals to 2. Yes, yes. Plus equals to 2. If you write, then it is correct. Plus equals to 2.
Oh, okay, 1 second.
Plus equals to 2. Plus equals to. Hash plus. Okay. Then go to the body part. Yes.
I think you could.
Yes, begin. Good. Next. No, display N now.
Oh, okay.
N num should be right in between display and end. No, no, no. Display in one line, N num in one line, end is in another line. So after display, place the enter. After display, press enter. Yes. Then after N num, press end. After N num, press end.
And that's already there, right?
End you will present in next line. Rewrite it. Any problem you are facing?
I'm not sure what you mean. When you say.
You have to pass N num, then after end. Sorry, N num, then end. Display N num. Display N num is present in one line. Display N num is present in one line. Then you write end. Okay, open your WordPad. Hello. Display N num is present in one line. N num. No. See that. N num you are written in separate line. So there is no need to write again display. Got it? Remove it. Just see that end num you have to take it in the previous line. Move cursor before end num. Move cursor before end num. Before end num. Before end num. Just use arrow key. Your left arrow key. Left arrow key. Again. Again move to arrow key. Left arrow key. Again. Again one arrow key. Left arrow key press 2 times. Press left arrow key.
This is not directly only.
Not working. Acha.
Do you mean right arrow key? I'm pressing left arrow key only.
See the chat box. How it is this way. First write display end num. This line you have to write. I want to say you write display end num. You write display end num.
I did write display and num.
Okay, remove the upper display. Remove this display, means previous display. Begin display. Begin display, that display you remove. You remove it. Yes, remove it. Good. Then after display end num, then write end. After display end num means next line. Display end num, next line, write end. Right here,
Okay.
end.
Oh.
No. After. Yes. Good. Then in next line again write end. In next line again write end.
Like this?
Okay, good. So this one is a pseudocode to display from 1 to 20 with the increment of 2. Okay, so it is showing you 1, then it is showing you 3, it is showing you 5, it is showing you 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, then up to 19. Okay, so up to 19 it will display. From 1 to 19 it will display. Okay.
Okay.
Now press the stop sharing in your screen. Stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay. This is the simple for loop that we are perform, and you are also able to make it by display from 1 to 20. Then now tell me, one question is for you. The for loop consists of how many parts? The for loop consists of how many parts?
Hello.
See that how many parts it will have?
Parts.
It is a first part, it is second part, it is a third part. Okay, how many parts are present?
3 parts.
3 parts. So it's saying there the for loop consists of 3 parts. Okay.
That's what I see.
Then similar way, we have while loop. Okay, the while loop execute as long as condition specified in the loop is true. So check the condition before the starting the loop and statement. Inside the loop, execute as long as specified condition is true. So in the while loop, you have one condition. In for loop, what happened? We have three parts. First, we are initializing value, then checking condition, then increment and decrement. But here we have one condition, while then your condition. So till your condition is true, then the statement within the while loop is executed. And how we have to use it? So I'm giving you simple example to display same 1 to 10 by using of while loop. So how you have to write?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So first you have to write begin. I want to display from 1 to 10, begin. Then for storing the numeric value, which data type is used? For storing the numeric value, which data type is used? Numeric. If you want to store a number, then numeric is used. Numeric
Okay. Yeah.
num. So I want to display from 1 to 10 again. Okay, suppose 1 to 20 with the increment of 2. So here 1, then while num is less than equals to 20, make it and begin display num, then it is here it is increment num equals to num plus 2, that is increment in the 2 basis, then end of your main loop. Is a while loop part. Okay. It is a while loop part. Numeric num 1 is less than equals to 20, condition is true, then it is display you 1. Then num equals to 1 plus 2, then 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is less than 20, condition is true, then it is printing you 3 here.
Okay.
Then 3 is increment to 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is less than 20, condition is true, that is printing you here 5. Clear? Then 5 is less than 20, condition is true, then it is display you here what 5, then 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is less than 20, condition is true, then printing you 7. Then 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 is less than 20, condition is true, then printing you here 9. Then 9 plus 2 is 11. The condition comes to here. 11 is less than 2. 11 is less than 20. Condition is true. It is printing you here 11. So up to it is printing you 11, then 13, then 15, then 17, then 19. But when it is 21, your condition has false. So 21 is less than 20. Condition has false. That is printing you till 1 to 19. Okay.
Okay.
That is the while loop that we are using to display from 1 to 9, 1 to 19, or we have to display from 1 to 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yes, I think I understand.
Okay, so it is a some exercise that we have to perform. Write a pseudocode to display sum of first 10 odd number using for loop. First, write a pseudocode to display the sum of first 10 number. Okay, means from 1 to 10, what are the odd numbers are present, so you have to add it and display. So what is the odd number?
Like 3.
Okay. Please tell me what is the what is the definition of odd number? So what do you understand? What is odd number?
A number that cannot be divided by 2.
Yes. Then now tell me how you have to perform with the pseudocode. Can you write the to check the even or odd number using pseudocode? Okay, so now you share your screen. Okay, and same way you have to open your WordPad, then we will do it. Okay.
What do you do?
To find out the even and odd number by using pseudocode. Share your screen. Share your screen. We both will do.
Right now,
Okay. Then in next line, right. Start writing.
what should I write?
To check the even number or odd number. Write a pseudocode to find out the even number. First, what to write? First, what to write? Okay.
So first we have to write Diana,
Okay.
and then we have to write.
You write it. You write it. I will guide you.
Okay. So next, I think we have to. Next, I think we have to write numeric and 1.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have to accept the input from user to check the number is even or odd. Then what to write? Next line.
Next, I have to write.
Display. Right. Display. Enter a number.
Excuse me, when does the class end and when does it start? Because I have a class after this class.
Display, enter a number. So the message,
Excuse
the message that you have to pass in a single quotation.
wait. So when does this class end?
You write your question.
No, it's because I have another class after this.
Yes, yes. First you write what? Display,
Okay, display.
enter number. This way. I have sent you in the message box. In single quotation you have to pass.
And what? Sorry, what?
In a single quotation, you have quotation, na? Semicolon quotation. KL, after L, then you have semicolon, then you have double quotation. If you see your keyboard, after KL, then you have the quotation.
Okay.
Yes, yes. No, you write before enter. That quotation you write before enter. Remove it. Yes, yes. Okay. Then come to the next slide. Then it is asking you the user to accept to display a number. Then come to the next line.
Um, come to the next one. Okay.
Come to so when you are asking to somebody that for entering a value, the user is entering a value, then you have to accept it. For accepting the statement, which keyword is used?
For accepting the statement.
Accept is used. Accept n num1. Okay, you have to pass accept n num1. Right?
Right. Excuse me, can I please go to the bathroom?
I have sent in the chat box. Check it.
Okay. Can I please go to the bathroom after I write this?
Yes, yes.
Uh, One. And then I'll be right back. Hello?
You back?
Yes.
Okay. Then accept